I mean, there's a difference. Some people say it's interference when government is trying to find out, and they say it's intervention when government is helping out.
I think we have a common ground in terms of government intervening. You know, in terms of
like this one.
Like this one.
Intervention.
We have a common ground there. But when it comes to financing, when it comes to how a sports federation should be run in terms of finances, I think there's an over-reliance on the government. I think we blame the government too much.
I'm sure a lot of people agree with you.
Yeah, I think we blame the government too much. We need to ask ourselves, how much of effort has every sports federation in Nigeria put into ensuring that they are self-sustaining? And the reason is not far-fetched. We had that discussion yesterday with a colleague at my station, that a sports administrator who all his life, I'm not mentioning anybody here, but a sports administrator who has been used to collecting money from the government from day one, how do you tell him to wake up one morning and say... And
make the association self-sustaining?
Yeah, and say that I want to make that association or federation self-sustaining. We need to learn how to self-sustain. If we don't do that, we'll still be in this mess.
Yeah, very soon there will be elections into the different federations. And I was thinking that one of the conditions for you to aspire to be the head of your federation should be how you are going to be able to source money from the private sector to run your federation. This is a very good opportunity for us to fix it. Yeah. But to support what Wale is saying, I know a lot of federations run by people that have a lot of ideas. Some have played and gotten involved in the games to the highest level as athletes and as administrators, and I know the challenges they go through to even get private sector support.
We have to be honest with ourselves. There are some federations you can't accuse of not trying. They're giving their best. But truth is, it's not enough. I could always say good things about NTTF. I can talk about wrestling. And you see those guys put a lot of effort into it. But the truth is to get our athletes, our sports persons to the top, you can't do without support from government and corporate bodies. And some of these corporate bodies, for whatever reasons, shy away from supporting. And another thing is, I think government is not really ready to make to allow sports run independently of them. I think they're not ready.
I don't want to agree with you 100%. I think they're not ready. It is objective. I may want to agree with you that our corporate Nigeria should do a lot more.
On one side, if I'm throwing money at you and I don't ask you to account for it, I'm equally corrupt. That's a problem. And that's always a problem. I'm very sure if the government starts to say, my problem is not giving you money, my problem is show me how you spend the money, there's going to be sanity.